Hi Taurus, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. Welcome back to any of you who have been here before. My name is Christina Irene and I'm here to do your January 2020, can you believe it's here already, reading. Let's get right into it. We're going to first pull a card of overall energy. On all these cards, we will pull tarot, okay? So, as I open up the deck in regards to your overall energy, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? I'm seeing you dwelling in the truth. Really looking deeper into some matter, okay? Rising above, okay? Whatever the situation is for you, and starting fresh. This is really good. I'm seeing the yin and yang here too, so this is telling me that you're finding some balance somewhere, okay? Within yourself or within a situation. I'm seeing that you're simplifying your life. So if you look at this card, see, she's like cleaning out the clutter, okay? So this could be I feel that this has more to do with, for example, like relationships, people you're dealing with, you know, just different situations that don't serve you anymore or that are toxic or whatever. Just, you know, getting rid of it, sweeping that negativity and all of that away for 2020, you know, so that's really good. Let's see what's going on. Overall energy for Taurus. Keep in mind that these energies could be yourself, but also someone around you, okay? And the timing is fluid, so you could have picked up these energies prior to January or sometime after. All right. So we have mending bridges here as an underline, as an overall energy. I heal rifts. I am a mender. Okay, so this is obviously about some type of relationship here, and as an underlying energy we have emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace, awakening ancient wisdom. And here I see it's that clutter. You're getting rid of it, okay? You're trusting your intuition about something, and it's really making a difference. You following your intuition is really making a difference, and I'm seeing that you're really being careful in the way that you proceed with some matter or some person, okay? But a lot of you guys, like I said, it's like you're looking deeper into something, or whether this is yourself or, you know, spirituality for some of you guys. But there's just an inner knowing within your intuition, and you're really paying attention to it. And I'm telling you, it's making all the difference in whatever is happening for you in your life. So with the emerging into grace as well, Taurus, this has a lot to do, I feel, with the cleaning out the clutter, because it is very important. Something that I've learned as a reader, and just in life, you know, this year, is that it's really important that when we shed things, we shed them with grace, no matter what they are, okay? And so with the overall energy here, but there's some type of, you know, relationships here coming into play where we're mending, we're finding solutions, okay? This does not have to be romantic. And we will pull tarot out to get more information. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what blessings are coming to you. Okay, I'm seeing like an awakening happening. I don't know if this is you or someone else. And I'm seeing that a steady flow of abundance is getting ready to occur with you, okay? And there's some situation that really needs healing in your life, okay? Your psychic, the angels are helping you to heal, okay? And your guides. The other thing again is that I'm seeing coming into play, you're being blessed with really strong psychic ability right now, okay? Also, just as a side note, I just got angel number 3442. As a side note, I'd really, if you haven't checked your birth chart out, whether you have or you haven't, if you haven't, go ahead, download a free one. I think there's a link on my channel to Cafe Astrology. If not, you can look it up yourself. Cafe Astrology, you can get a free birth chart. But check and see where Capricorn is at if you haven't already. What house is it falling in? What planet is it falling in? Because there are so many planets in the sign of Capricorn. So wherever that's at, you really be affected. And also there was this trine with Taurus and Capricorn, okay? So let's see what blessings are coming out for you. You have two cards that wanted to come out. Nice. So the first card we have is Goddess of the Earth. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a project or something. It could be anything. It's just something that you have been trying to manifest. It's like it's coming, okay? The other thing here is you're taking pleasure. It says angel of pleasure, taking pleasure in the things that you do. So that's wonderful, Taurus, because I saw a lot of heavy energy over the last 2 months, especially. There was a lot of heartache that was taking place with a lot of you guys. A lot of conflict in specific relationship with a lot of you all. So I'm really happy to see that you are coming out graceful, and starting to being blessed with the ability to really enjoy life, basically, with this angel of pleasure. Okay. The other thing here is the angel of expression is here, and just underneath that is the awakening there. So you're speaking your truth and expressing yourself clearly in the month of January. Okay. Any of you who, one thing I saw in your readings, the month before last, was surrender the habit of people pleasing. So I feel like this has a lot to do with you not being afraid to speak your truth, not being afraid to rock the boat, just really letting people know how you feel about things. But see, it's emerging into grace, so doing it in a very graceful way, maybe not the way that we can sometimes do it, like charging in there like that bull when we need to speak our truths. But that happens because oftentimes the Taurus keeps it in, for a long time, and then they just kind of let it all out when it gets to be too much. But so as I open up the deck, looking at what things you would benefit from surrendering to, or letting go of. Okay, so you may very well have some type of creative idea here, some type of project that you have. It could be a business idea. It could be anything, it's a general reading. But a lot of you guys do have that coming in. So the new year's starting. Some of you guys might be interested in, for example, starting your YouTube channel, or starting your clothing line, or starting, you're starting to do your music. Okay. But whatever promptings you get to follow your ideas, or whatever you feel is your soul's path here, okay, really tap into that, because I'm seeing creativity being something coming to you. Also, you're being asked to surrender to the magic of who you are. And one thing that I saw in this deck in regards to the blessings, Taurus, was that what you perceive to be your dark side is actually it's like a blessing. Okay, it's like your gift. Okay, so let's see what you would. Oh wow, I'm not surprised to see this. Okay, so we have surrender unhealthy relationships. Okay, so you have let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Surrender unhealthy relationships, Taurus. So some of you with this energy, of course, we're going to pull the tarot. Some of you could be trying to mend a relationship that maybe doesn't deserve for to be mended at this time, because there's someone around you who is unavailable or is toxic or something here. So surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So I really feel like, actually, it's like looking at that, I feel like you might have a little bit of both going on there. So for some of you, it's like the relationships that are unhealthy, and they're unhealthy and they're toxic. And because I'm also seeing surrender the idea that you can fix someone, and this has been coming out in your readings for the last 2 months. Okay, so whatever relationships are not worth mending, wherever there's toxic, unavailable people, it's time to let those go. And the relationships that we do know are worth mending and should be mended, that's what we're working on. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a card. Let's pull the tarot out and see if we can see what else is going on here with these cards. I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles here with this mending bridges and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you could very well have someone coming to you to apologize to you. Also, this Angel of Expression could be someone else expressing, their apology. I am seeing that. I'm seeing with the Devil card in reverse. So Some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. They're coming up in the reverse, and I'm seeing the Judgment card. So you could be seeing everything like for what it is with the Judgment card. That person could have received some karma as well. But the other thing is just, I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So someone is wanting to apologize. For some of you, it's someone who was really cruel, especially in the way that they communicated with you. For some of you, also, it could have been someone who had like a player type of energy, because I'm seeing the Knight of Wands, but that could also just be them taking action. Someone wants to take action and they want to apologize. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like they're trying to work towards something. I just got 10-10, so that's like completion. I got 10-28, so that's 10-10. A cycle that's completed, okay? Let's go ahead and get these cards out and see what's going on here with this mending bridges. Wow, that's beautiful. Any of you dealing with a Sagittarius in your life, you guys are mending that relationship. But for me, I really feel this is the energy that's taking place. And this is beautiful here with the Temperance. That is you coming into balance. This is healing. This is restoration. This is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful energy here. Mending these bridges, you know. Being patient as well with people. Okay. Sometimes we can be a bit impatient. And you have the World card. So it's a new chapter, okay? If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you guys have a new chapter taking place with them. But like I told you, as we started to talk about this, I saw 10-10, okay? So like I said, the 10s are representing completion, and that was doubled, so the energy is emphasized there. So just beautiful energy here, a whole new chapter, okay? In your relationships for starting off. And this is a great way to start off January 2020, right, Taurus? Mending relationships, finding balance, healing, restoration, you know, ending cycles and relationships that aren't healthy for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Goddess of the Earth, where you have some type of idea here that seems to be coming into fruition. You have a few cards here. So I don't know if this wants to be upright or not, but I feel like it does. You have the King of Cups here. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have the Three of Swords in reverse, and you have the King of Swords. So you have two kings coming out here, and water energy as well as a potential air energy with this King of Swords here. But if you were dealing with a water sign or air sign or whatever sign, it doesn't matter. You're releasing, you're getting over the heartache that you had, okay? Oh, okay. So I think this King of Cups may have wanted to be in reverse, because we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? It came on its side like this. So you look to the surrounding cards and it tells you the story. You don't even have to have the cards in reversals. But this Knight of Cups in reverse, it's like this person was emotionally unavailable, okay? They didn't have, with this Knight of Cups in reverse, it was like they weren't offering any love. The Karma card is in reverse here, the Judgment card. So just I think that this person may have made some really bad, really poor decisions, okay? And also with the Judgment card in reverse, that doesn't look very good for them in regards to karma, okay? So, yeah, this person could have been cold. This person with the King of Swords, it could have been extremely detached. King of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse with King of Swords is a very detached, cold, emotionally unavailable energy. And this is the person that we're talking about here, especially in regards to surrendering unhealthy relationships, okay? Okay, so this King of Swords, we have the Fool in reverse here. So some of you all may be deciding not to move forward with someone, or you know, something could be really, I want to take one more card on that. Oh yeah, it's very risky. Seven of Swords, okay? It's a very risky situation here with this person, because there's just a lot of like deception. High Priestess here, there could have been a lot of you know, some secrets or something. But and this could also be your energy where you're like, because I saw the yeah, the moon in reverse. So that has to do with secrets that came out. Okay, so it's just like feeling like the situation is too risky. Queen of Wands in reverse, because for a lot of you, there is a third party situation with that Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords, and the moon. Here you have the Queen of Swords here at this time. And I think that you guys probably told the person, you know what, I'm done. That's what it looks like you're going to be doing here. And it's not good news for them. But, it's interesting because it's like, why is it coming out as an idea? This is why, okay? Three of Wands is I'm trying to figure out. Now you have these 2 3s here, okay? So, with this Three of Wands here, okay? Also with this Judgment card in reverse, coming under the King of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, there's just a lot of things that maybe you didn't see, okay? Such as all the swords that were being put in your back, because maybe they were being put in your in your back, behind your back. You understand what I'm saying? And just under that is the Three of Cups. So like I said, for some of you guys, a third party situation. But what this is great, because the idea that's popping off for you is looking towards the is walking. Now look at these 2 cards here too, Taurus, because see, the deceit card is here. That's the Seven of Swords, lying, deceit, okay, cheating, whatever, draining your energy. And this Three of Wands here, his back is turned to that person who is taking from him in some kind of way. His back is turned towards that person, and he's looking towards the future, okay, with the Three of Wands there. And his ships are coming in. He's expanding. This person is expanding their way of thinking, okay. Look at that. 10 of Cups as an underlying energy again at this point. So that has a lot to do with taking pleasure in the things that you do. 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we took a lot of cards on that first one, didn't we? But this is beautiful. The idea is, I feel with the Earth, is that you're really getting grounded, Taurus. It's like you're coming into more balance, okay? Also with the King of Cups speaking in the upright position, I feel this could be a lot of you coming more so into emotional balance, okay? As you release the heartache and look towards the future. So in regards to taking pleasure in the things you do, we have the 5 of Wands here. So this is you coming out of conflict, okay? Wow, the Lovers. You have the Lovers here, okay? So now the Lovers is falling on the card of deceit. So I do see that you're moving into, I have the King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your energy. Some of you guys could have been dealing with the earth sign. Oh, the Star card would have been in reverse in regards to the taking pleasure in the things you like, in the things you do. So it's like have faith and have hope in the universe, okay? With that Star card coming out. I'm just looking at this Lovers here. Okay, so blocked. All right, blocked, but something's being worked on, and you're letting go of something. It looks like something that was really one-sided, okay? But the thing here, I'm seeing the 5 of Cups in reverse really coming out of a sadness or a depression or regretful energy. You could be mending a relation. Look at that, the Ace of Cups here, okay? So like I said, mending relationships, coming out of conflict, and you do have the Lovers here. Now for some of you guys, look, the Death card is in reverse, so there could be a cycle here that maybe isn't over, okay? You could possibly be not allowing it to be over too as well, with this energy here asking you to surrender the relationships that are unhealthy, because oftentimes the Lovers card is a card of deceit, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you guys, like I said, you're coming out of conflict with some relationships, and other relationships, you know, it's like you're being asked to walk away from, okay? But there is a cycle here that I'm seeing, Ace of Cups, okay? The cycle is not, it's not finished here, okay? There could be a new beginning with you and someone else. Again, it does not have to be romantic, okay? See, it's like a new chapter here. So this could be a very highly spiritual connection, or just like a really deep connection with the lovers. And then there could have been a situation, like I said, where someone like had a choice, you know. But definitely the cycle isn't over in regards to that. And so Ten of Swords, yeah, there was like a lot of deceit though with something. Now you have the Four of Wands here. So it's possible that someone could be deciding that, you know, they want to commit now, or there could be a reunion between you and someone else. Ten of Cups, there could be a reunion between you and someone else because the cycle isn't over, and a new beginning, and you know, especially in love here with these cards here. So this is the Ten of Cups. You're going to experience emotional happiness wherever you have the relationship that's mending. Okay, I want to get into this surrender unhealthy relationships here. Seven of Swords. Okay, that it's coming out in reverse. So to me, this is a need for you to guard yourself. There's someone around that you do need to guard yourself from. Okay, Two of Wands, this is about moving into a new direction, okay? Six of Wands, Four of Cups, the Star card. Moving into a new direction in order to find, you know, the balance here, a solid foundation, whether this is within yourself or within a relationship. And the Star card, again, in reverse. So just have hope, have faith, okay? Because I am seeing something here where someone could have been non-committal, or it just was like uneasy for your soul. Okay, you're moving into a new direction, and or with this Two of Wands, it's a major decision that you have to make. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse and the Hangman. It's like you could be telling someone that it's like you could be deciding not to self-sacrifice anymore, changing your perspective and moving into a new direction, and someone could be very unhappy about it. Okay, you need to guard yourself from the past here, because there's something here where you're like stuck in the past with the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? And there's a need to guard yourself there. Wow. I said, what direction are you moving into? Four of Wands. This is marriage. This is commitment. This is a stable foundation, okay? Whether, again, within yourself or within love. But what I am seeing here is, in order to get to this place here, because this is like really happy time, right? This is a celebration. Like I said, marriage, stable foundation with a four, okay? Commitment. In order to get to this place, though, Taurus, there is this need for you to guard yourself from those relationships, from those people that you know are toxic, that you know are unavailable, so that you can move into the direction of that happiness. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse here, okay? So this is really like not taking action towards something, okay? There could be a lot of emotional confusion with the Seven of Cups here, but this could also be where you're like, you know, I have options here, and you're just kind of looking at your options, and there's this decision that's been made, I see, to move into a new direction, okay? Coming out of hardship. Isolating yourself from the person whoever is toxic and unavailable to you brings you a victory, Taurus, okay? Let's go ahead and pull your last two cards here, and I want to see what the spiritual manifestation is for you. Oh, wow, this is big. Okay, look at this, guys. Speaking of fours, you have 40, so that's 4, and then you have 2 4s over there, so that's 4 4 4. That's the angels being right there, right here, right now, very close to you. So what's happening is you're like integrating to your higher self. I just got angel number 411 as well. Okay, so coming into your divine purpose, really just integrating with your higher self. Okay, and Archangel Raphael really has a lot to do with your healing right now. Okay, also I'm seeing the throat chakra here, so this goes back to the angel of expression, being blessed with the ability to really stand in your truth and speak your truth to whoever it is that you need to speak it to, Taurus. Okay, you have 2 cards that wanted to come out here. Wow, that's big. Okay, so you have Spirit awakens. Okay, I embrace my soul purpose. What I tell you, 411, angel number 411, everything to do with your divine purpose. Spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. And you have crown chakra. I know I'm part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. You see her crown chakra there. So like I said, this is, and then look at her crown chakra here. And it was the same in that card in regards to the integration. So really receiving divine guidance. And I saw that in this deck as well. Remember we talked about, see, awakening ancient wisdom. Okay, that's just the card under that. And it's talking about trusting your intuition. So really receiving divine guidance from the divine realm, from the higher self, and really being able to connect with that Taurus and tap into that. It's really good. That this is everything that you've been through here, the conflicts, you know, the unhealthy relationship that you've been dealing with, all of this energy has taken you to this place. It's really awakened you spiritually and helped you to tap more into the divine. Whatever took place here, that's how it grew you spiritually. Okay, as an underlying energy, we have Archangel Michael. I'm grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. So this is an underlying energy. So now you have two angels coming out. I also saw nature spirits. Like I said, the divine is all over this, and we saw 444. Okay, Archangel Michael is the angel who helps you to release things that don't serve you with that sword. The other thing he's helping you to do with this sword, because swords are also about communication, is to express your truth. And he's also protecting you, trying to protect you from those unavailable toxic people, Taurus. The other thing here is the abundance right underneath that. I know you love that, so I just wanted to talk to you about that. I'm grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. So see, this is leading you to the abundance. And remember that abundance is more than just money. Abundance can be a solid foundation within yourself. Abundance can be a new beginning in love. You know, the mending of relationships. Okay, it could be whatever it is for you, but it's coming towards you, especially when you free yourself from the unhealthy relationships, because those are the things that block you. Now we're getting your last card out, and this is your card of advice. So one thing I'm seeing is the medicine wheel in reverse, Taurus. This is having everything to do with the relationship that needs to be surrendered, where you're stuck in the past, needing to move into a new direction, and needing to guard yourself. Because the medicine wheel in reverse is speaking to you about a need for you to get on the healing bandwagon. Because the universe is concerned, your guides, your spirit guides are concerned that you are not, that you may miss, you know, the opportunity to receive complete healing care. So it's really telling you to go ahead and allow yourself to heal. And I saw you know, the sacrifice. So it was, that speaks about you releasing that thing that you cherish the most. Okay, and I saw the harvest as well. So your harvest's coming in with this Four of Wands, Ace of Cups energy here. Okay, let's get your advice out here. Taurus, someone rising in regards to these energies, please. That's about 3-4 cards. We can't take all those cards. See what we have here for you, Taurus. We have the beloved. Okay. Card 5. So I see there have been some challenges with that number 5 in some of your relationships, okay? So let's go ahead and, wow, now I just got, it was 5 and then there was 5 on my phone. 5 o'clock exactly. So much synchronicity. Let's read this. The beloved. We're going to read the invitation because it came upright. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth the highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. Taurus. So this has everything to do with you healing the relationships, whatever relationships here, mending these bridges, okay, following the path of love there. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, it might. I also saw surrender your fear of intimacy, okay? So I want to read you the underlying energy here because I feel like it's important. So this is called, this one is the child. but it did come in reverse, so we're going to read the medicine. The child comes to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. You are born unfettered and happy, and can be so again if you make the choice right now. The child will help you climb out of the hole you may have dug yourself into to recover your sense of play. Aw, Taurus, okay. And so also with the beloved and the surrender resentments, right? So that really ties in here. But here where it speaks about surrender unhealthy relationships and the advice here about setting yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. So it's like kind of like saying don't allow yourself, for example, to stay in relationships or continue to extend yourself to people who are harming you in some kind of way, because maybe, for example, you've been used to suffering. It's kind of like muscle memory, you know. And I'm speaking from experience. It's like sometimes you get so used to the suffering that when there is no suffering, you'll revert back sometimes to relationships where there is suffering, and it's you do it on a it's not like conscious that you could be doing it, or you just could be already in something and so used to suffering that it's like it doesn't, you're so strong already because you're the bull, but then you have been through, the Tauruses have been through so much that sometimes they'll stay in a relationship. When a person is so used to pain, their tolerance for pain is that much higher. That's what I'm trying to say. But you don't have to stay in that energy. You don't have to deal with people who bring that toxicity to your life. Make the right choice now so that you can get back on course with this Ace of Cups, with this Temperance, the balancing, the healing, the restoration, okay? This Four of Cups, okay? And this Three of Wands, that's the future. That's your ships coming in, okay? So I really hope that these messages helped you, gave you some type of clarity, or helped you to heal. So let me know. Leave me a comment if you like. And if it resonated, you can go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you like. Helps me to keep the channel going, keep the messages flowing. And I want to thank you so much for being here with me. And I love you guys so, so much. And have a very happy new year. I'll see you really soon. Take care.